Can you roll up your front window a little bit?
Oh, God, the did me.
Bunch of questions.
Your registration is suspended. You're due to 2 unpaid parking tickets in the city of Racine.
I'm on Civil Law for Attorneys React. This one entitled, Here's the Reason Why Children Grow Up to Be Criminals.
On June 15th, 2022, a Racine County Sheriff's deputy was monitoring traffic when they observed a vehicle traveling at a high rate of speed in Racine, Wisconsin. The deputy's laser unit displayed a speed of 43 miles per hour in a posted 30 mile per hour zone.
At the mobile gas station off of Spring and Osborne.
The driver was identified as 31-year-old Kelly Zeminski and the passenger as 37-year-old Joshua Zeminski. Upon approaching the vehicle, the deputy noticed 4 children in the back seat when the vehicle only had 3 seatbelts in the back.
Hi.
Why is he pulling us over?
Can you roll down this back window? Hi, guys.
It's showing that gray Chrysler 300.
So I'm Deputy Bill at Racine County Sheriff's Office. You're going? So 44 and a 30.
Okay.
Copy, thank you.
Definitely going to take that report.
Okay. That's fine.
Well, that's just my engine.
Yeah, I need your drivers. Who's the registered owner?
I am.
You're the registered owner?
Yeah, I'm still waiting on my plates to come in the mail, but my registration.
The what?
I gave my title to him.
What's our car?
The registration.
I gave it to her. It's in the goddamn hand.
Okay. Sounds good. So you're Kelly?
Yep.
Okay. Do you have your driver's license for your ID?
Oh, no, I don't have time. Give me my name.
You just said it's your car.
This is my car.
My car.
I don't know why you're being so argumentative with me. You're going to work with all the kids?
We're going home.
I'm taking them home and then I'm going to work. I work at 8 p.m. I have to shower and stuff. I took my
Okay. All right. How old are the kids?
How does that matter?
Well, the age of the kids might matter because depending on their age, and I don't know the law of Wisconsin off the top of my head, but depending on their age, they might need to be in particular kinds of restraints, depending on how old they are, right? They might need to be in some kind of child seat or something like that. Also, it might speak to some sort of child endangerment issue on top of anything else, depending on details. So the age of the children may be a factually relevant thing. So this potentially innocent sounding question could potentially lead to further charges. That might be part of the reason she's asking.
We have a lot of kids. Is this shit necessary?
You're on at the Riverview Manor, 580 Madison.
When did you buy the car?
Alert alarm.
What?
Contact was made.
A month ago?
Would you like me to call the guy that's over
Feeling
to us?
nauseous and kidney
No.
pain jumping at
I didn't ask you to do that. Do you have any weapons in the car you know about?
No.
No? Okay. Any drugs in the car?
No.
No? No marijuana?
No.
No cocaine?
No drugs, that's a no.
Okay.
There's no alcohol, no guns, no weapons, no knives, no drugs, no weed. I got some prescription pills.
Don't reach for anything, okay?
It's a good tip not to reach for things.
And that's a little
You're
weird.
asking a bunch of fucking questions that don't pull you over for speeding, not your name, your city registration, and you're still questioning how old are my kids.
I only ask because they have to be in car seats, and there's 4 of them in a 3-person seat.
Okay, I got a car seat in the trunk. Can you
Okay.
put a car seat in this kind of car and fit all these kids in here comfortably?
Well, you don't have the space for kids
Obviously
in the back
not.
seat.
That's why the car seat.
So
ain't
it's
in here.
illegal.
Then why do I take it for that too?
Okay, so do these kids,
No, it's just gonna-
you just have the one seat then, or?
I got booster seats at home.
Okay, are those your kids?
They're
Or?
all my kids.
Okay, do you have your ID on you?
I don't need to give you my ID.
Yes, you do.
No,
They're
I
your
don't.
kids.
By
No, you don't.
By law.
5'9", can I have a cover? They're being argumentative.
You're gonna get arrested. Just give her your fucking.
I don't have an ID on me.
All right, just not for nothing, by the way, guys, but as always, I would recommend that you be polite. Not for the least of reasons that when it goes to court, being polite will help you a long way with the judge, right? If you're polite to the officer can testify that they were polite. If they're mean to you, they'll testify to that, and that will absolutely influence the judge. Also, it doesn't hurt to be polite, even if the police officer is in the wrong. So my recommendation to you, for pragmatic reasons, also for legal reasons, because it will absolutely influence your court case, is to be polite. Even if you want to stand on your rights, you can do so completely politely. Yes, sir. No, ma'am goes a long way. If you want to say, I don't want to answer questions, simply say, I don't want to answer questions, ma'am. I don't want to answer questions, sir. I want to observe my right to remain silent, sir. You know, that kind of thing goes a long way. It costs you nothing to be polite. I know that you're frustrated. They're trying to do a job. Be professional as they're trying to be professional. It will help you in court. Plus, it might just endear the officer to you enough to let you off and be not as disciplinary as they need to be, right? If you're polite and kind, they might give you a break. So it can do nothing to hurt you to be polite. It can absolutely help you, both on the side of the street and in a court of law. A little politeness goes a long way. A yes, sir, or a no, ma'am goes a long way. And because they're not doing that, we can see that the situation is beginning to escalate. So that's my pro tip to you. A little politeness helps.
I said it 5 fucking times. My name is Joshua Zeminski.
How do you spell your first name, sir?
Joshua.
Joshua.
Yep.
Joshua, your middle initial?
Joseph, J.
J. Your last name?
Zeminski, Z-I-M-I-N. Yes, ma'am.
What's your date of birth?
See, the yes, ma'am, that was good. Yes, ma'am was good. It's a little late in the day, but you know.
They're fine. You gave me your name. I don't need to see your prescription.
I'm frustrated. I got a lot of shit.
Okay. All right. Well, why don't you guys just stay in the car for me? All right. I'll be right back. Thank you.
Okay.
They're being extremely argumentative. She said I didn't pull her over for speed.
Would you stop her
For speed.
Okay.
So 43 and a 30. So she was argumentative right off the start. And then there's 4 kids in the back seat and no car seats back there. So
What's their problem?
too bad we don't have a canine. Too bad we don't have a canine.
Kelly and Joshua have an extensive criminal record, but they are mainly known for their involvement in the Kenosha protests and riots in August 2020.
Okay.
Both were seen starting fires and blocking law enforcement vehicles during the riots, as well as Joshua firing a gunshot in the air.
So these people have had prior exposure to law enforcement, and now we're looking up at that information and seeing that in the database. Yeah, that's going to definitely get the police's attention in this scenario. Again, another reason to be polite, right? If they had been polite in this situation, then that information may have not caused the police as much concern. Maybe. It might have, it might not. But now that you're being rude and belligerent and using profanity and all the rest of it, and they see these other details in there, the police are probably thinking that this is going to escalate. So again, my recommendation to you, be polite. You can absolutely stand on your rights, and you can do so while being polite about it. No, sir, I don't want to talk about my day. Sir, I prefer to remain silent. Sir, I don't consent to any searches. Can I leave, please? A please, a thank you, a sir. These are good things.
Side window's pretty dark too.
Oh yeah, they're like the same color. You can't see inside at all. And then when I first stopped him, I didn't even approach the car. He's hanging out the window. Why'd you stop us? Yada yada yada.
Negative. It was a make no case. We got the information from Walmart.
She can't drive with all 4 kids in the car like that, so I guess she can't go anywhere either.
I said, how long does it take to write some tickets? I said, as long as it needs to.
Can you go test their tint, the front and the back?
Now we're going to test their car for illegal tint on top of everything else.
Can you roll up your front window a little bit?
Can I roll up my window?
Yeah, can you roll it up just a little bit?
Nah, the fucking tint meter.
All right, that's good. 51 front, 4 back.
4.
Kelly
That's
was
pretty
cited for
deep.
excessive tinting, operating under suspension of registration, and violation of child safety restraint. Second offense.
Yeah, that'll be
Joshua
that.
was also cited for violation of child safety restraint. Second offense.
So, a couple things here. You got your citation for the violation of child safety restraint, which, looking through your history, this is the second offense for you. So you got one for that. You, sir, got the other one for the second child, so you got a citation as well. And then your registration is suspended due to 2 unpaid parking tickets in the city of Racine. So you got a citation for that.
How is my registration suspended when I just registered the car like a week ago?
I don't know. You'll have to work that out with Racine. It just says it's suspended due to unpaid parking. Okay. And then you got another one for excessive rear window tinting because this is at 4%.
My law is 35% in Wisconsin, and I've seen you meters at 54.
The front one.
Back said 50. 4. Back seat again?
Sure, that's fine. So you don't have to go to court for these if you don't want to. But if you'd like to, your court time's going to be July 21st at 2 p.m. in the afternoon, okay? So I'll give you these. I put your ID in there, and then this is his. Do you have any questions?
No.
Okay, you can't drive because they don't have proper restraints.
I have my sister on her way with another. I'm going to get my car seat out of the trunk after y'all leave because I don't trust not to get tased. And my sister's on the way with her.
Sounds good. Take care.
They were both considered guilty due to a no contest plea and owe $700 in citations.
So they said they were going to fight it in court, but when they actually went to court, they said no contest. They didn't actually fight the charges. So, yeah. Okay. They talk a real tough game, But when it actually comes to courtroom time, they're like, yeah, we did it.
About 2 months later, they were both charged with numerous felonies for allegedly attempting to rob a Kenosha man at knife point.
Well, that escalated real fast there at the end, didn't it? Wow. So apparently their prior escapades in Kenosha during the riots were not their only violent interactions. So that went from 0 to 100 real quick. So 2 months later, they're knifing people. Well, they seem like upstanding citizens. Wow. Okay, great.
Both are currently being held on a $100,000 cash
That's
bond.
great. That's great.
Real quick, I just wanted to say that Attorney Tom / Attorney Reacts content is now on Spotify. We just launched a partnered show, link in the description. Go check it out. Now, back to the video.
Well, my friends, that will bring us to the end of this video. And wow, that certainly was a very spicy end to this video. That went from 0 to 100 real quick, right? Yeah, we pulled you over for speeding. We found apparently unlegal tent. We found the kids were not properly restrained. You can't drive the car. Sister's on the way. Okay, no problem. 2 months later, they're stabbing people. All right, so apparently their verbal sparring was indicative of greater problems. Also, they had previously been involved by discharging a weapon during the Kenosha riots. So maybe some anger management problems. So yeah, that's pretty much the end of that story. As always, my recommendation once again is to just be polite. When you're stopped by the side of the road, a yes sir, no sir, I don't want to talk about my day, sir or ma'am, will go a very long way. It will cost you nothing at the roadside. It will esteem the officer and the judge to you and might just cause you to get a break if you're lucky. And it costs you nothing. So a little politeness goes a long way. Also, don't stab people. That's bad. I've been UncivilLaw for Attorneys React. Until later, my friends, I hope all is well. Cheers, my friends, and goodbye.
Big verdict.